Hi, everyone. Matthew DeSantis here with NYRA Bets. We're back with This Week in NYRA Bets. And thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to all of our videos. Really appreciate the support in the first week. We've gotten a lot of followers, and we hope to get a lot more. So, like I said, make sure to press that like and subscribe button. And this week in NYRA Bets, if you're unfamiliar, what do? We focus on the promotions coming up over the week, the content that we have coming up for NYRA Bets, as well as recapping some news that took place in horse racing over the previous week, and then also talking about some of the big news in the week ahead. So a lot of great stuff we try to cover on a weekly basis with This Week and NYRA Bets. So let's dive into what the promotions are going to be this week. And listen, we're starting the spa. Saratoga is upon us. It's a glorious time of year where we all go upstate and we enjoy the great racing at Saratoga. And that's going to kick off on Thursday, July 11th. We got great promotions running throughout the summer. We got a great sign-up match bonus as well. If you're just starting out, if you're just starting to use NYRA Bets, make sure to use that deposit match bonus for those first-time customers. Now, let's talk about the promotions we have coming up this week. And Thursday, July 11th, 16% bonus on Superfectas. Now, you might say, Matthew, why are we doing bonuses on Superfectas on opening day at Saratoga? Well, that's because NYRA Bets has partnered with a local brewery in the upstate capital region. And this summer at the track, you can get NYRA Bets Superfecta Summer Ale. That's right. So we got a great local brewery partnering with NYRA Bets. And like I said, going to have that Superfecta Summer Ale available at the track. We're going to have some fun content around the Superfecta Summer Ale too. Might have to have a couple of sips, give out some ice cold Superfectas in preparation for that. But that's a lot of fun. Make sure to opt in on opening day to that promotion. On Friday, July 12th, we have a $15 bonus. If you bet 75 at both Saratoga and Penn National, you get $15 back, win or lose, to your NYRA Bets account. I know I'm going to be playing. I always play Saratoga. You know that. But Penn National, that was my home track. I grew up 45 minutes from there in Reading, Pennsylvania. So I love Penn National. That's where I learned how to read a racing form, how to evaluate horses in the paddock and the whole 9 yards. Know a lot of good people there. Tim Kreiser, actually trainer there, married a woman I went to high school with. So a lot of connections there at Penn National. So always like to support that track when possible. Saturday, July 13th. Put a star on this date because great promotion. $10,000 hit and split promotion for the late pick 5 at Saratoga and Monmouth. Now, what it is, it's two separate $5,000 hit and split late pick 5s, one at Saratoga, one at Monmouth. You can opt into both. You can only opt into one if you want, or whichever you prefer. But if you opt into both, you have the opportunity to get that $10,000 hit and split. And again, if you're not familiar with that promotion, we at NYRA Bet seed the pick 5 pool with an additional $5,000 at both Saratoga and Monmouth. If you hit that late pick 5, you split that additional $5,000 with the other people who hit that sequence. It can add hundreds, thousands of dollars to your winnings. So it makes all the sense in the world to play on NYRA Bets and opt into that promotion on Saturday, July 11th. That's going to be a huge day of racing, obviously highlighted by the Grade 1 Diana. And then on Sunday, July 14th, we have a money back guarantee for the first race at both Saratoga and Woodbine. So make sure to read all the promo details on that, but always love those money back guarantee promos, and we have that running on Sunday. So what sort of content can you expect on NYRA Bets coming up this week? Well, we got a lot of things happening. Later today, we're going to be dropping a video handicapping 2-year-old maiden races at Saratoga, and there's nobody I would rather talk to about that than Maggie Wolfendale. And so Maggie's going to come on. She's going to talk about what are the handicapping angles she uses. How does she evaluate 2-year-old maiden races at Saratoga? What's her process? It's a really insightful video. Always appreciate Maggie's time. That's one you definitely want to make sure to watch, especially ahead of some big 2-year-old races coming up this week at Saratoga. And then speaking of that, we're going to have a Schuylerville Stakes preview dropping on Wednesday morning with Acacia Clement. Acacia, another one who I trust so much evaluating these 2-year-olds. She goes to all the sales, facing Tipton, whether it's down Orlando and the Florida area and evaluates all of those down in Ocala. And so she's always around evaluating those younger horses, has a great eye for that sort of talent. Schuylerville Stakes preview, going to be a lot of fun. Listen, last year, somebody just reminded me, last year I gave out yo-yo candy. I got a lot of pressure if I have to give out another 46-1 long shot to win this race. So we'll see if we have that sort of luck, but that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Tuesday nights, we're going to start doing this every Tuesday night. We're going to have an Assiniboia Downs live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people who play the horses like playing weekday nights at Assiniboia. It's one of my personal favorite tracks up in Winnipeg, Canada, and it's a fun track if you've never played it before. They run from about 8 o'clock and 8:30 until about 11:30 at night. We're going to start the live stream at 8 every Tuesday. I'm going to host. I'm going to have on a slew of different people, friends, industry experts, etc. We're going to do some live betting, live handicapping, going to have a live chat. The viewers can participate. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Tuesday night, starting at 8 o'clock, make sure to check that out. We're going to be running that all summer long. And then, of course, we got Capping the Card coming up. We're going to have a special guest, still working out the details to who, but we are narrowing it down to a couple. And if you watched this last week of Capping the Card, then you made a little bit of money because I gave out 6 top pick winners on last weekend's Capping the Card. Trust me, there was definitely some races I was wrong about too, but it felt good to be right more than I was wrong, and definitely was a profitable day on Capping the Card. So make sure to check that out as well. So a lot of great content we have going on here. And listen, this is going to be an exciting coming week. We just concluded racing at Belmont at the Big A. We saw some great efforts in the Belmont Derby by Tricari and the Belmont Oaks by Cinderella's Dream. Both amazing efforts. Tricari, White Palomino, really digging in and fighting until the very end in that race for the Belmont Derby. And then the Belmont Oaks, I mean, listen, William Buick, he's a world-class jockey for a reason. Troubled trip all the way around, but that filly, man, when she gets in the clear, Cinderella's Dream, she means business. It looks very, very serious, and that's one I think we're going to see a lot more of this summer up at Saratoga. So excited for that. Great to see Charlie Appleby and William Buick at Aqueduct for that big race. Now, coming up in the Schuylerville Stakes, I'm just going to give you a quick snapshot of that race, only because there's a horse that's going to attract a lot of attention. Number 7, I believe, in the race is Complexion. There's a horse that's 7-2. This is Jack Christopher's half-sister. Jack Christopher, one of my favorite horses. His half-sister running looked so good in debut just a few weeks ago and just easily dispatched that field with Johnny Velasquez aboard. That's a really serious horse for Danny Gargan and was installed as your 7-2 morning line favorite in the Schuylerville. But listen, you got Carmen's Candy Jar. You got a lot of really nice horses in that race. Mark Cassie's bringing a horse in, and Steve Asmus is bringing some horses. So it's going to be a really good race at Schuylerville. And, as much as I love Complexion, might have to go for a little bit of a price too. So listen, make sure to like and subscribe to NYRA Bets. We're going to have a lot of great content, a lot of great promotions, and the best way to play Saratoga, of course, you know it, is on NYRA Bets. Well, listen, until next time, friends, my name is Matthew DeSantis, wishing you a great and profitable day at the races, and reminding you, it's now post time.